there yarn lovers, it's Gary and I'm coming to you from the chill room in our house on Vancouver Island in Canada. So welcome. Today is Wednesday, January the 19th, 2022 and this is video number 138. How are you all doing? I hope you're well and staying safe. As you can tell by the title down below, this video is dedicated to talk about a yarn purchase that I made online at Hobbii.com. Hobbii spelled H-O-B-B-I-I. Now, they're situated over in Denmark. They fulfilled this order and shipped it to Canada Post Montreal within 3 days. Can you believe that? My local post does not make it in 3 days to an address down the road. It takes about a week. So I'm really super impressed. But in Montreal, Canada Post, it got caught up with all of the Christmas posts and then sluggishly made its way to the sorting center in Vancouver where it sat. My tracker said that it was there for 3 weeks. So I was concerned. I think the biggest thing for us who buy things online is that the item or the product gets lost, stolen, sent to the wrong address, goes to the ether, the void, the unknown. So I reached out to Canada Post and I inquired about whether they could search to see whether the parcel was there. They wrote back and they said that they would like to actually get the sender also to send in a request and then they would open up an investigation. So I reached out to Hobbii. They were great. I told them the situation because I was worried that this product was not actually where it was saying it was lost somewhere. And they said, give it a few more days, but yes, we'll make an inquiry if by a month's time it doesn't move from Vancouver Sorting Center, then we will take next steps. But luckily, I think it was 3 weeks and 3 days that the tracker said that it moved and it came to Vancouver Island. And then finally, I think 4 days after it made it to Vancouver Island, it showed up on my doorstep. So here it is. It came in a plastic bag and I absolutely love this yarn. But before I get started, I need to tell you about something super exciting. And Hobbii's HR reached out to me about 2 weeks ago. I don't know whether it was because I was bugging them to whether this yarn order was stuck in Canada Post somewhere, but it blew my mind that they said, hey, we've been watching your YouTube channel, Urban Yarn, and we would love to send you some yarn to talk about and review. I'm like, my mouth was on the floor. And I was like, what? Are you serious? For sure. Now, I have a lot of work to get done because I want to make some things out of this yarn that they're going to send me. They did ask me to choose some yarn, so I chose a few of them. And I want to do a bit of a history of like receiving it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the video clips, whether I'm going to gel them all together over time from when I receive them to a garment that I make with them. So I didn't want to bite off more than I could chew. I got a few of their collections, maybe 3 that I want to talk about, but just for them to reach out to me, I'm like, oh my God, blows my mind. So yeah, I want you to join me along in that journey as well, because without you guys, this channel is really nothing but kind of me talking to my phone in a room and not being heard. But the connections that I've made to this wonderful family and friendships that I've made as well, you know, you guys are awesome. I want you to enjoy celebrating all of the connections that I make here on this side of the camera as well. So before I get too deep into how I feel about this connection that I've made with Hobbii, I'm going to go and talk about the yarn. So in the order, what did I get? I purchased Butterfly, which is a collection that they have, and it's all in these wonderful gradient colors. So I absolutely love this yarn, so I'm going to feature this one first. They have an array of different colors, and I have probably 3 or 4 of them that I've got to show you. It is 100% premium acrylic. It has a lovely drape to it and also a sheen, which is reminiscent of having bamboo, but there's no bamboo in this, no bamboo fiber, but it does look reminiscent that there would be some bamboo in it. And this particular one that I have in my hand is color number 13, called the Cloudless Sulfur. I'm just checking my names of the labels because they're not actually on the labels. So Cloudless Sulfur, ranging from a lovely beigey cream color all the way to a dark mustardy yellow. Lovely and soft. The twist on this yarn is a high twist, so it's going to have great stitch definition, as well as perhaps it won't split as much because of the tight twist. It is a 200-gram ball, which gives me 500 meters or 547 yards. It is designed in Denmark, but made in Turkey. And the weight of the yarn is a 3-weight or a DK. And they are suggesting here you can machine wash and tumble dry this yarn. Absolutely love it. It is super soft. It actually has a cool touch to it and a lovely sheen. I absolutely love it. So no problems wearing this yarn, whatever you make up with it, against your skin directly. It's very lovely. So the knitting needle sizes that they're recommending here is a 4 to 4.5 millimeter or crochet hook of the same size, 4 to 4.5 millimeter. Absolutely love that. So I also got it in this color here, which is color number 5. And if you dig deep, you get to see how the gradient starts. And that's a lighter gray, and it goes all the way to a dark gray. The name of this color is Gray Pansy, number 5. Really, really soft. And it does have a little tonal effect as well as it gradates through the lighter to the darker color. It's not solids all the way through. It does have a little bit of a tonal treatment, as you can tell. That's a great representation there. Really, really love that. A nice 3-weight too. This one here is color number 12. Now my little email here tells me that 12 is called Janetta Forrester. And that ranges from this kind of a really spring bright yellowish green and goes all the way through to, I'm going to say that's more of a aqua, and then into a blue. Really lovely. I pulled that one out so that you could see it, because it's hard to see the colors when they're kind of hidden inside of the how it's spun. Back into my bag. Let's see what other colors I got. When I looked online at the colors that were available, a lot of them, I'm going to say maybe 8 or 9 of them, were not in stock any longer, but they continually have sales, and they will, if you say that you want to put one in your wish list, they will flag you to let you know if they come back onto the market and also are now stocked in their online store. So this one here is called, it's color number 8, and that is called Bronze Copper. I love this one a lot. Okay, this one you can see further down into the ball, and here we have more of rose pink going all the way through a reddish burnt orange or copper color, as they suggest, all the way to this, it's almost like a burgundy, deep red or wine color. Love that. That is awesome. So the purchase price that I paid for this was $8.50 per ball. And the last one that I have in the butterfly collection is this one here. There, that one's got a good representation of what's in there. This is color number 1, and that is called Monarch. I thought monarchs were orange, but This has kind of like a little bit of peach in the middle, going into more of a sage green, and then aqua, and then to a blue. Really lovely. I absolutely love these. Probably my second favorites that I purchased in this order. I didn't get too many of the collections, I just got a few of them. Next up is potentially my most favorite in the order that I've made. So I want to show you what that is, and that is Manaya. So the collection is Manaya, M-A-N-A-Y-A. Look at those colors. Does that not scream spring to you? And the way that they've wound up this cake as well, I get to see all of the aspects of the gradients and the variations of color in here and how it's melded together really nicely. So let me tell you what the content is. It is 65% superwash wool, 35% acrylic, a little toothy. I'm going to say I would be fine wearing this against my skin, but if you had any sensitivity to toothier yarns, an undergarment may be required for this one. They are saying here it is a 4 weight, but I think it's a lot lighter. I think it might be 3, but you be the judge on that. It does look a lot lighter than a 4 to me, and what I'm used to as a 4. It gives you 200 grams in the cake, 510 meters, 558 yards. They're suggesting here to use a 5mm set of knitting needles or hook size. It is designed in Denmark, made in Turkey. Suggesting here you can machine wash this on gentle and lay flat to dry. Absolutely stunning yarn here. The color is 10, which they've named the colors in unconventional ways. And I believe this one is cerise blue, yellow, green. I don't know what cerise is. If anyone knows what cerise is, you can write it in the comments down below. Absolutely love this yarn. Beautiful, beautiful yarn. So I got it in a few colors. At the time that I purchased it, there might have been a sale on this yarn. It was $12.20, but I also got it in this color too. What a fiesta of, I don't know, colors and how they've put it all together. Absolutely love it. Now this colorway is color number, it's on the other side, number 8. And this one is green, red, blue, turquoise. Love that. The last one I got was this one here. Ooh, the labels come off. Just put that back on. There we go. And this one is more not as severely colorful as the other ones. And the color number on this one is 6, turquoise, blue, purple, plum. Really nice looking yarn there. Now I'll put them together so you can see them side by side. There we go. Wow. They are amazing. So I'm thinking of making a color shawl, maybe a chevron style, pairing it with something that is more of a neutral color, and then do like little panels or swatches, patchwork of the chevron. Next in the order is another cake that I purchased from their wonderful collections on Hobbii, and it is called LolliPop. So that's the name there. I don't know whether you can see the label very well. There we go. It looks to me like it might be a self-striping yarn, combination of wool and acrylic, 20% wool, 80% acrylic. In the cake you get 200 grams, giving me 350 meters or 382 yards. Suggested here is a 4 to 6 millimeter set of knitting needles or a 6 millimeter crochet hook. They say that you can gentle machine wash this, lay flat to dry, designed in Denmark and made in Turkey. What else can I tell you? The color number is 3. Really soft. I think I could wear this against my skin with no undergarments required. Let's take a look at what the number color is in my, it's called Janou, must be French, but it has like, I'm gonna call that maybe a ice blue, lighter blue, going into sort of a slightly a purpley blue, and then a more of a aqua color. There we go. This one here kind of has the same blue in it, but it goes then into more of the sandy colors that you would find perhaps on a beach. And this one is called color number 6. It is called Atlanta. Lovely yarn there. There's a nice, it's not as shiny as the yarns that I've already shown you. It's quite a dull yarn and a thicker, more relaxed twist as well. I think that covers all of it. Now the cost of the LolliPop is $10.70 at the time that I purchased it back in November 20th, 2021. So that concludes the Hobbii order that I needed to share with you. And I loved all of the yarn that I purchased in the order, but I do have my favorites. And as you may have gathered, it is the Manaya yarn here. I had so much trouble choosing colors because they have all amazing colors in their collection. And isn't that a party and a ball? I want to go to the party wearing these colors, that's for sure. I love this yarn, and I have the ideas swimming around in my head that I need to reach out to this yarn and get that creative juices going. And also is the butterfly yarn. Love the gradient. It's a wonderful yarn, really nicely twisted, and it is a little shiny. So I'm guessing it'll have great stitch definition. Also, if you pair this yarn with a nice hook size and needle size, it will have great drape. So really eager to try some of the ideas swimming around in my head with this one as well. So Hobbii, you knocked these collections out of the ballpark. Thank you. And with that, I just want to say thank you for all the viewers who have watched up to this point and continue to return to watch the content that I provide. I am so grateful and appreciate the connections that we've made, without which I would just be here sitting, talking in a room and having no feedback at all. So I really like the connections that we've been making. In the last video, for example, you made some comments on some bulky yarn that I purchased from Micheals. Now, I created something with it and it's just sitting here beside me. If you're wanting to know what this is, it is a pillowcase cover, and I will share that with you in my next vlog where I talk about my finished works and my works in progress. So yeah, stay tuned to see all about that. And with that, I also want to forecast ahead into February when the new yarn to me arrives from Hobbii that I've put my request in to do the review. I want to share all those rewarding moments with all of my yarny family out there. So stick with me, and February will be a great month. So let's celebrate it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.